Right, now this one, you just got to get in and do the song. Nothing but the song, okay? Ah, I didn't retune. Having just spent the end of the last video moaning about the tunings and wishing I'd tuned. It's because it's so difficult for me to walk over even to turn the cameras off. It's so difficult to make any chords at all, my folks. I'm going to get my excuses in early, because I know there's so many people, but please, accept the fact I'm a disabled man with no arms and disabled 70% paralysed fingers, doing the best I can for you. Or for the song. Okay, and this is called If I'll Meet the Morning. I just sang it. What key was it in? E minor 7th. I don't think I'm going to be able to do a second one in E minor 7th. I'm going to have to change the music around a bit here. The sound you probably can't hear is a CD stuck in the CD there. Spin around. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I see the black clouds forming. I see fresh writing on the wall. Don't know if I'll meet the morning. Don't know if I care that much at all. I've known love and I've known pain. I've basked in sunshine and I've bathed in rain. At the end of the line, it all feels the same. I hear the sound of echoes. I hear a sermon being read. I know where the lonesome trail goes. I wish it led somewhere else instead. I've known love and I've known pain. I've basked in sunshine and I've bathed in rain. At the end of the line, it all feels the same. I watch the moon hesitating. I watch a shooting star pass by. Don't know if I can keep them waiting. Don't know if I still want to try. I've known love and I've known pain. I've basked in sunshine and I've bathed in rain. At the end of the line, it all feels the same. I've known love and I've known pain. I've basked in sunshine and I've bathed in rain. At the end of the line, it all seems the same. Okay, I'd like to continue playing. I don't know how long that song is, about 4 minutes and 22 seconds maybe. That's what I'm down to now. 2 takes of a song, and tomorrow it'll be less than that. Anyway, enough about my problems. Thank you so much for your time. This is my Harry Carey impression here. And which is kind of appropriate, really. So I'm just going to talk a couple of minutes. Well, you know that already, because you know how long the video's going to last. And if you'll stay around with me, then I'm very grateful. I can put some soundtrack to it if you like. Thank you so much for hanging on here. That song, obviously there's a lot of me in there, and dealing with the fact that I've run out of road. There was an actress called Gail Russell, Google her, was dealt a very bad hand by life. An amazing, beautiful woman. And if I could turn the cameras around, there's a small picture of her over there. She was not well treated by a lot of people, family, friends, father, and some of the men in her life maybe, and certainly not by fate. I really don't know who she is, but nonetheless, to acknowledge the fact that she was. And I've got a couple of songs written for it. The Night is 1,000 Lives is one song. Can't remember the other, but I've certainly written 3 songs for her, and in there as well. I'll just go on a sidebar, because I might forget later on, my amazing son Dylan, this young talented young man you can see around me here. And you should see these walls here. Has written a book, and it's called Bacon School Adventure, and it's available on Amazon. And it's very funny, though I say so myself. I may be a little bit biased, but it is good. It's a story about, he was 11 when he wrote it, he's 12 now. And it's a story about young Bacon, who needs to get to school, but the family's brand new electronic toilet is malfunctioning, leading to all kinds of shenanigans and mishaps. You can read a free sample of 4 or 5 pages on Amazon, and if you'd like to buy a copy, thank you so much. I also have about 40 books available on Amazon, but nothing as good as Dylan's. Kay Harding was another actress who had an even shorter career than Gail Russell. Only 2 semi even minor roles really, in the early 40s, and left the world far too soon. Even young Gail Russell, actually, I think she was 36 when she died, and she died just a couple of days after I was born. I'm not taking the blame for that. So Kay Harding, who made it to 60 just or something, but again, you notice. So, and I wrote a song 2 days ago called Journey, and she was the inspiration, or the starting point of the song itself goes many other places. I need to say thank you to a wonderful, one of England's leading investigative and more importantly least biased, incisive and unbiased, you can't wish for better, reporters. Hi Lewis, how you doing? I've never met him, I just point out, but he will know why. I need to say, I do apologise if you're just hanging on, because you've got no idea what I'm talking about here, but I have so little time left on the planet, and I'm trying to use these last few videos to, well, as new songs come to me, but I'll put them out there, but also to mention people who've crossed my paths in my life. Angela Hogan, Sheree Hoskins, I don't think I've mentioned you in any of these videos, but you still come dancing across my memories about once a year. Hey, that wasn't, you're so naughty, you people, you think it was just sliding down. Jennifer Wigley, Helen Turner, all these people, you know, you're talking 40 years ago now, so these people have long married and changed their names. Neil Gaylord, who was a good supporter of me when I was at school, way back in the early 70s, which wasn't easy for him because we were a mixed-race family and we were, well, you know, church mice used to give us used to loan us a sub until payday. And my protest song roots were probably laid down then, the prejudice against people. I'm sorry, my eyes are distracted by one of my other guitars that's coming out of the cradle, and I'm just wondering if it's like a kind of spooky apparition there, you know? Maybe I should sing Monster Mash. What's the chorus to Monster Mash? I was walking in my lab late one night when my eyes beheld a mysterious sight. What was I talking about? Yeah, so Neil Gaylord. I mean, he came from a well-off family, and you know, so he was hanging around with the slum kid whose trousers didn't meet the ankles, let alone the top of the shoes, and the shoes had holes in and stuff and everything. So, and Bill Fuchs, another one. Some of my old army buddies, Musset, Stevie Thomas, your sister Tracy, Wayne Reese, Detlef Quigley, Geraint, Craig Toussaint. I saw Craig Toussaint on the television a few years ago. He was on "I Got a Millionaire." Hey there, Craig, you still going up there in Yorkshire? I'm going to stop at £16,000 because it's the most money I've ever had in my life. And we know why, don't we, Craig? But anyway, we won't go into that. And Sarah Boyland is where I'll leave it. Oh, and of course, I wouldn't say she's the love of my life, but the only woman I've married several women that I regretted marrying, but there's only woman I regret not marrying, and that was Rahila. Or as my son Dylan calls her, hello, nice lady. And she is as well. Thank you so much for your time and indulging me. If you stayed right through to the end there, I'm very grateful to you. Wow, my son drew that when he was 3. Pretty amazing, huh?